Hello, everyone. In this section, we will learn the common models in UI construction. The content of this chapter will continue to expand, so remember to come back often. First, let's learn the most classic three-stage layout of the mobile terminal. In fact, we have learned this layout before. Here we review it again. First, let's take a look at its demonstration effect. Its actual demonstration effect is as follows. The upper area is fixed, the lower area is fixed, and the middle area allows scrolling. Due to the size of different mobile phones, a content in the middle will automatically change. This three-stage layout can be used in many scenarios, such as our Taobao and WeChat. You see, WeChat has a navigation bar below and a header above, including our add friends and scan. The middle is an area of our chat or address book. The size of the top and bottom is fixed, and the middle is fixed. Such an address book, or a size of our chat area, will determine the size of a different range according to our different mobile phones. How can we complete a production of such a three-stage layout? Next, let's demonstrate the three-stage layout of our mobile terminal in actual combat. First, open our editor. Since we need to use the three-stage layout of our mobile terminal, we'd better use our relative positioning layout. Here, we can choose the default relative positioning environment. Then tomorrow, we will change the name to a mobile terminal 3-segment layout, and then click a Create button. First, in order to prevent all our widget from running naked under the front end, we can add a page first, and then under this page, we will consider how to make a production. First, it needs a header, then a footer below, and then the middle area needs to scroll. We first add such 3 parts to it. For example, we use one row to install the header content, and I also use one row to install the footer content. I set a background color for these 2 rows, which we call one here orange. Okay, next, Jomsa needs to have a rolling area. Here, we first give it a vertical layout by default, roll the interior, and then the middle part, and it will occupy the remaining size. What should we do? The so-called remaining size is actually our open property, right? So we select the example one in the middle, open its open property, and then I want it to scroll through a column item. What should I do? So I will change a cutting property here to a neck y-axis scrolling, so that the content of this part can be scrolled. Let's add a series of texts here, and you can find that there is an I-type scrolling bar here. If we don't want to have such a scrolling bar, we will guide it from an property such as scrolling bar check it. So here we reiterate that for our mobile terminal 3-segment layout, the most important is such a property on the middle side. We set its height to open, and then cut the property to roll with the external journal.